on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, here free.
Oh my God. I don't have a dog in this fight. Me personally, I'm Team Cole. And thanks to his amazing decision, I'm sitting with my feet kicked up, chilling, enjoying this. What's going on YouTube? Back to another video. If your day's not going good, I hope tomorrow is better. And subscribe to the subscribe button and notification bell. Subscribe. Thank you for your loyalty. Somebody left a comment. Boom, I'll throw it up right there. If I found it, if I didn't find it, I just did that for nothing. Somebody basically wanted me to do a video on how I edit my baseball photos. I have a video on it. It's kind of mid, realistically. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and drop another one, actual official proper how I edit my baseball photos, especially the ones that I'm posting nowadays. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Let's go. And as y'all can see, there's a lot. This is a baseball game that I just shot yesterday morning, actually. Starting at the very beginning, I am doing pictures for a client, and it wasn't just like random photos for a POV video. When there are random photos for a POV video, I kind of do pick every photo as well, but there are some throwaways that I don't really use in the videos, some photos I don't really use. But when I'm working for a client, especially like an athlete, I give them everything. It's not really about if I like them. I just want them to have a lot of a large quantity of photos. So I give them as many good quality photos as that are here. So this one, there's nothing really going on here, but he may like this photo, right? It's in focus, everything like that. So I'm gonna use it, right? So everything else from here, I'm probably gonna delete. Let me just check. These 4 I am gonna delete. This one here, I kind of like this. I kind of like this here, like this mid-throw photo. I kind of like it. So I'm gonna delete these 2 or these 3 around it. These are the first 2 we're gonna work with, right? So then I just crop in to where I want it to be. It's already leveled. You see, it's not leveled to me, right? I want it to be leveled with at least the gate in the back, right? The little yellow gate in the back. So I am gonna kind of even it out with that. A little too much, maybe like right there. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna just let that rock because my OCD will allow me to keep rotating this thing all day. I'm gonna do about 2 to 3 different editing styles in this. The most typical one is the one that I've been currently doing, which is just the noir tint from the preset pack. So that is, I wanna say probably here. It's obviously just readjusted to the certain situation that I'm in. So for this one, I'm gonna up the exposure just a bit, bring the blacks up just a bit. Now, me personally, I've been kind of liking the more saturated version of this preset. So like I was explaining in the POV video, I changed the profile from standard to landscape. Now it doesn't work on every photo and I don't really know how I feel about it on this one realistically. So I might just let this one be. I'm gonna go back to one of my other edits, right? So where I edited my other baseball photos. These ones back here, right? Now these was it a cloudy day yesterday? It was a cloudy day. But these ones were a little more cloudy, right? So I am gonna go back to this preset that I used and I'm gonna go all the way back to here and just copy and paste those settings. Just kind of trying to see how I feel about those settings, which is still noir tint on this photo. You know, the white balance definitely changed and made it look more of like a sunny day, which the sun was kind of peaking. The sun was definitely kind of peaking. So what I do want to bring those saturations down a little bit. The shadows, we'll keep those up actually. We'll keep the shadows up, definitely. Because I can see more of his face the more the shadows are up. So I'm gonna keep the shadows pretty high. I'm gonna leave this photo just like that. Now that I like this photo, it kind of sets the groundwork for where I want to continue on for the rest of the photos. So I copy these settings, paste it onto this photo. Love it already. Love it already. Let me see. Now, if I were to turn this in landscape, yeah, it's too much for this photo. Way too much for this photo. So I'm just gonna keep it up with these. Hold on. And then this photo too, just because why not, right? Just because why not? And it's realistically that simple. It could be very easy for me to do this tutorial and just say, use the presets, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, right? If I go right to noir preset pack, right, off rip, it's not gonna be the same. It's immediately not gonna be the same photo, specifically because, or it's not gonna look the same, specifically because even with these presets, you have to adjust them to your certain situations and your certain circumstances. There's a way to use presets wrong. There's a way to use a preset that works for other people and it looks bad on your photo because not all presets work with all photos, and then a lot of presets need adjustments. Yes, the Noir preset pack is amazing and it sets a great foundation for a photo. but you still got to play around with the dials. And it's pretty much that. You play around with the white balance, the regular dials, maybe like a little bit of saturation and vibration. Vibrance. Okay, so moving on, we have this photo here. Now, I don't know how I feel about this photo. It is very dope. It's a dope shot. It's just, I don't feel like it's as sharp as it could have been. And I don't know. It may be because I was a little too far. It may be because, like, realistically, I shot this very last minute. I caught this last minute. You got to look at this, right? So imagine, that's why this photo is out of focus. I picked up my camera. My camera's in high speed sync, meaning 30 photos per second. I didn't start taking photos before the play, like before this action came. I was very last minute with it, and this is the very first photo I caught. So I started taking pictures mid-slide, and luckily my camera caught focus right here. So I'm like, it probably just didn't get the focus all the way. So that's unfortunate, but it's still in focus nonetheless. So I'm gonna see what I can go ahead and do with this photo. Okay, so this looks beautiful actually. This actually looks really, really nice. I do want to keep more of this little grains of whatever the hell is back there. What I will do, the textures are already high. Okay, that's fine. I'll up the sharpness a bit, but nothing too crazy. And then I'll just leave that photo like that. I'll leave that photo like that, honestly. We'll do one more with this style. Maybe like, yeah, maybe, I don't see why, yeah, the pitching. Okay, so as y'all can tell with this one, way too bright. What do I obviously have to do? Bring the exposure down. That's probably just about it, realistically. Bring them highlights down too, because the clouds in the back. I definitely want more of those, like the texture from the clouds in there. So we'll bring that down a lot. And boy, oh boy, is this a beautiful, sharp photo. Oh my God. You know what, Damon? You be doing your thing. It sounds so weird saying my name in the third person. Now, let's see how this looks with this one. Now, you see, this is not too bad. The saturated look is not too bad, and it's something you can easily fall in love with. I'm gonna put it on this photo and just bring the vibrance down a little bit, because if it's too much, right? So I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, probably till around like that 21. Because right here, when you're looking back at this, it just looks so dull. And then you got the greens popping out. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So that's the first little style, right? And you can do that with any preset from the DTV preset pack. Check it out. Any one of the preset packs on there, most of them, unless it says indoor, will work for outdoor photography. I know tunnel vision will probably work really well with this one. Now, a way to edit a photo without using the preset pack, right? So let's just say you don't, either you don't have the money for the preset pack, or you just don't want to buy the preset pack. You want to just edit it on your own, right? Mind you, like I always tell you, I don't want y'all to use the preset pack as a way for you to copy, just a foundation for you to grow upon. Let's just say you don't want to use a preset and you just have a flat photo like this for the most part, which, mind you, already looks fine. There's nothing too wrong with this photo off rip. This is kind of a very interesting photo, mind you. You can obviously use the auto tool to your advantage, but typically the auto tool in Lightroom is gonna do nonsense, because it's doing it on a computerized standard of like overexposed and underexposed, and you can use this as like a foundation still, like the auto tool. That's what I always used to do, regardless of if I was using a preset or not. I would auto and then just work with everything from there. So if I'm doing it like that, I'm gonna bring the exposure back up and just keep pretty much everything else the same, because I'm fine with it, right? I might bring the contrast up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna bring the textures up and bring that clarity up a little bit, just to give it a real like super just textured sports photo look. That's kind of just like what I like to do. I don't know why, I just do it. I don't really suggest you play around with the curves too much. You can. This is one of the main things that sets apart from the whole like tunnel vision thing, bringing this little dial up here. If you like this effect here, you can. All you do, like I said, is you're gonna put you're just gonna put a pinpoint in the middle of the line, and you're just gonna drag this one to the far left, up. You know what I'm saying? Not this much, but up until like what you like. So that's pretty much that. And then you can just have a very clean looking photo. You can still play around with more things like dehaze, and you can up the clarity a little more if you want, depending on the photo and stuff like that, and up your sharpness, all that jazz. There's a whole lot more stuff you could do to it, but like I said, off rip, clean photo. There's nothing wrong. It was nicely shot, fresh out of camera. I just enhanced it a bit instead of adding any crazy like editing, like preset effects. pretty much. So that's pretty much it. Honestly, there's nothing really else to it in terms of how I edit my baseball photos. It's very similar to how I edit my football photos. It's damn near the same. In terms of how I shoot, I might do a video on how I shoot my baseball. I might do a video. I might do a video on how I shoot baseball photography. I might do that soon, actually. I really might. Listen, guys, I appreciate y'all for everything. I appreciate y'all so much. If there's anything I left out in this video, let me know in the comment section down below. Join the broadcast channel if you would like to be the first to learn about when I even give the instructions for the giveaway. Join. Other than that, thank y'all for everything. Don't forget to check out the merch link in the description down below. Check out the preset link in the description down below. And most of all, check out that broadcast link in the description down below. Lock in. Lock in. Don't forget to drop a like out the channel. See you next one. Peace. Don't forget to stay creative. I forgot to say that in the last video.